This is Swingfield. It's a story of people trying to make their way in life and trying to get ahead.
And curiously enough, Miss Rowe is slated to fill the seat on the Historical Commission that was previously occupied by Marjorie Gatz, a well-known and respected black community member who has served on the commission for 12 years. 4 of those years under the previous administration and 8 under Mayor Sarno, and she was purportedly removed by the mayor because she was outspoken against the museum.
Mr. President, I had not intended on speaking here tonight. My name has been used over and beyond what it deserved to be used in this community over the last several weeks. I have been involved in this community for well over 50 years. I have reached out to many people, young and old, to get involved with government. Marcus, I got involved with him. Mr. Edwards, I got involved with him. I can look out in this audience and see numbers of people that I've encouraged to be involved. The young man there from AIC, 10 years ago, I sat down with him to inform him of what you have to do if you want to be a political elected person. Let me just say that I have nothing personal against Mrs. Rowe at all. The fact that she ran against me, I said, good. When I met her for the first time, when I said to her, who is Mrs. Rowe? I didn't know her. Somebody said, there she is. I said, well, good, baby. Let's sit down. Let me give you some pointers. That's what I said to her. Because I know that I'm not going to always serve here. And so it is my encouragement for people to get involved in politics. I've been in charge of the Democratic City Committee for over 20 years. And that's encouraging people to get involved. I'm not going to say nothing bad about somebody who ran against me. Why should I? She just lost. Why would I have anything bad to say about a young woman? Don't be ridiculous. That's not me. That's not what I was made of. I'm here to help. And so I say to you tonight, when I spoke out in reference to the Historical Commission, it was based on my knowledge of the Historical Commission. Everybody knows I'm in housing. I've been in housing all my life. I've worked with and for the Historical Commission. I've been before them on numerous occasions. And people had to have a certain knowledge of historical preservation. I didn't think she had that. And that's what I spoke to. Nothing personal against this woman. Because I'm not like that. If anybody came up to me and said, I'm interested in politics, I'll sit right down with them and give them the ins and outs about it. And Daryl knows it. Daryl knows it. And I would say to you, you're so better leg to stand on tonight. I hope you always have one to stand on. And so I say to you, people, those of you that don't know me, I'm telling you who I am. I'm not against young people getting involved. I encourage them to be involved. Not only young, all people to be involved in government. It's our government. I'm not down here because I just want to be here. I ran because nobody else was running. And so I say to you, come before us, I'll show you how
Mr. Gomez.
Testing. Testing, 1, 2. All right. I just want to stand and just say a couple words. And my colleagues say a lot of things that are heard loud and clear. And our constituents, our voters, our supporters, I guess we hear you loud and clear also. As a young man, when people told me to get involved, sometimes it was hard just to teach a lesson to the people that sit here. Not all the time do a lot of these kids and a lot of these individuals are blessed with a last name. Somebody goes hard, and I can speak on that because you know what? I have that last name, and I am blessed to have a father, that father with Mr. E. Henry Twiggs, so we can have ward representation in our city. And also, I am blessed to, you know what? To sit next to a freshman councilman, Marcus Williams, and to talk to other people here in government around my age, especially one that, you know what, didn't take him one time, didn't take him 2 times. How many times, Councilor Ramos? 3 times. He got beat down and got back up. Mr. Hurst. Mr. Hurst. He came, he felt, he came back. He kept on fighting. Sometimes we need to look at the blessing that we have here. We understand that we have a predominantly black council, that we have the majority is black. We have Latinos, we have women, we have people from different backgrounds, different ethnic groups, but the fact of the matter is that the mayor can appoint whomever, and the only reason that the only thing they have to have is be a resident. But at the same time is people have to understand that our elected officials are elected so then they can speak on other people's behalf. Probably there's some people that are echoing in a couple of these council members' ears and saying something different. But obviously, when you come into politics, you know, I'm not a career politician. I won the first time around. Blessings to God. But fact of the matter is, the only thing I want to say is this. Please, don't let this be the last time. The last time. Because when we needed people here 3 weeks ago, because everybody wants to echo, please keep the tower, please keep the tower. But fact of the matter was, nobody was here. It was the same 20 people. But that's not the point. The fact is this, we need to remain consistent. Look at left, look at right. It's black and brown and white. So you know what? There's not a black issue. There's not a Puerto Rican issue. This is a humanitarian issue here in the city of Springfield. Don't let this be the last time we come together and we see beautiful faces in the crowd. And if somebody wants to run against me, let them run. Politically, who cares? Because you know what? I'm not married to this seat. This seat belongs to the people.
got a caller on the air.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm calling in.
Good afternoon, sir.
When we fight for issues of our community, it's never personal. It's issue-oriented. It's about the issue of concern at hand. Sad reality for me was the personal nature of what happened here. I just got off the road, brother Johnnie. You know that. You and I both were on the road at the time, and I'm reading the Mass Live article that talks about the black community, the NAACP, the Urban League being rallied by the mayor's office as if the mayor's office pulls our strings. I just want to let the record set the record straight. I've been working in this community for a long time, and when Attorney Hurst talks about the issues of concern of the black community that have never been spoken to, I've been speaking to those issues since he was running around on somebody's playground. Whether you're talking about violence in the streets, whether you're talking about drug addiction, whether you're talking about the unfair distribution of resources, it runs the gamut in terms of the issues of concern that I personally, that the NAACP, that others like you have fought for years. And for someone to have the audacity to say that we have been rallied or we've been puppets of the mayor's office, no man pulls my string and never has.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. President. I understand the motion I made. We lost the opportunity to do that. If there was any support, we certainly didn't have time to pull it off. But I never had any acrimony or anything against any of the candidates. I've supported the two so far, and I intend to support the next. But I would just say, if maybe this could be a moment for us, for the City Council to consider the power we have and the ways to stand up for what we believe in. There's a lot of people tonight who are standing up and speaking from the heart, and this issue has brought that out. And I don't think let's not forget that. And let's not forget the power of the City Council. If we sit here and just watch things happen that we don't like, they'll continue to happen. So please remember, that was my message before. There's nothing we can do with it tonight. This is a moment where we can support these people and hopefully have great historical commission going forward.
Okay, thank you. Are there any other comments on?
President, through the chair, Mr. President, can you get a show of hands for those who are down here to support Mrs. Rowe through the chair? Who's here to support Mrs. Rowe? Show of hands. Mrs. Rowe for commission. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, if there's no other comments from the council, Ms. Rowe, if you'd like to come forward and say a few words, now would be a good time.
I'd like to first thank those who saw fit to make this a public issue, whether you had good intentions or bad intentions. I think it brought a lot of things to light. I'd like to thank my students who agreed to come out with me tonight, Marjorie, Ania, and George, and kind of experience this with me and get a taste of reality. I'd like to thank all of you in here who have come and supported me, and those who couldn't make it, those who spoke words of encouragement, because to be honest, my issue had nothing to do with the seat. I had no issue at all, actually, whether they voted me in or out. But the very fact that this was made public and that I was deemed unqualified, thank you, Councilor E. Henry Twiggs, for doing that, as it brought to light my many qualifications. Thank you for all the city councilors who had the heart to speak out, and we shall see how you all vote, and happy voting. Thank you all.
Unconfirmed Confirming the nomination of Victoria Rowe to the Historical Commission, Councilor Hurst.
No.
Councilor Shea.
Yes.
Councilor Twiggs.
Yes.
Councilor Allen.
Yes.
Councilor Rowe.
Yes.
Councilor Bud Williams.
Yes.
Councilor Robinson.
Yes.
Councilor Marcus Williams.
Yes.
Councilor Gomez.
Yeah.
Yes. Councilor Edwards.
Yes.
Councilor Walsh.
Yes.
Councilor Knight.
Yes. More than sufficient.
They wanna read my mind, but I redefine what they consider delivery. I lead the time. You watch and wonder. This lightning, I'm chocolate thunder. Breaking backwards, I'm back for the black pour under the poverty level. They tired and worn, living in fear. They own home. See how they pride is torn. Bullet holes in the windows and sides is shown like a museum exhibit. You seeing just how they live in bare bones, surviving off the scraps alone. If there was more for them to take, make no mistake, it'd be gone. But the only thing is no thing for no one. I'm looking at it like, come on now, I'm so done putting these words together, and it just don't measure up. Fill it up, still thirsty for another cup. Fill it up, get closer to the essence of life. Expand your mind from the lessons I write. Get closer. Lifted like I was at the bar saying cheers. I lifted for those behind bars paying years. Lift it up for the old and graying hairs on the beard of a man with no fear that his end is near. Envision this transition is nothing compared to the tribulations of living in good health. Be risen and take the time to listen to the essence. Get closer to it. Do it like you were supposed to do it, and stop following the poster platform. Is stuck in the sand with the rest of the ant form. Break the glass, let the bell ring, fire alarm, rain down, sprinklers on. No eye of the storm, just like when I performed. They all went from the energy that's radiating out in front of me. I doubt there's gonna be another one who gives you a dose of what I give you, gon' get you closer.
This is for you. That's what it is.
This is for us. This is for your daughter.
Oh, it is. And that's why, because I just talked to Twiggs. He was like, I heard you in Bash. I said, if you go to my Facebook, I never said kill him or Twiggs. I said, I am here because Vicky's been my girl since freshman year in high school. To her master's at AIC, I'm always going to stand by my students.
Right.
That's fun girls. Hey,
that's my track coach.
Yeah. You see, I used to make her cry. She's good. All right, have a good one.
Yes, ecstatic it's over.
Okay, honey, you take it easy. Good luck. I think the same.
Thank you. For about 10 minutes. I stayed for about 10 minutes. Oh, man. I gotta actually take her out. Oh no, he has his own, because my car is full. Oh. Yeah, did you need a ride? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh my God, all my students. And thanks for being here. No, because you're going to close doors because so many people have left. So, tonight was quite an experience. I am so just humbled by all the support, all the people that came out. The whole community was very passionate about this issue because at the end of the day, it's not about Victoria Rowe. It's not about me at all. It's about their daughters, their sons, their nieces, their nephews, anyone who wants to come up and step up and take a servant leadership position in the community. That's what it's about, and I'm just so glad that people came out and supported this cause.
Now, Yardley, tell the young ladies what's in there.
So the panini is made with spelt flour. Spelt flour has no wheat. There's no preservatives. It's all organic. Inside of it is organic red onions, as well as a little bit of mushrooms, cilantro, parsley, dry basil, little onion powder, a little garlic powder, and a little sea salt inside. Mash it all together up. And as well with some organic pasta sauce with our cheese that we put in, a little bit of our cheese that we put in there. Sounds great.
Yeah, and then we cook it on the waffle. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what this salad is a combination of kale and romaine.
Yes.
You always, when you're eating a salad, want to include those two. Why? Because when we're eating, it's about what? Nourishing the body and also keeping it clean. Okay? If we keep putting the rice and pasta in the drain, right? Like a lot of people have these machines.
What is it called?
Garbage disposal. I'm a plumber and I forgot. So a garbage disposal, you cannot put any type of grain. What happens is it never fully flushes out, and then just like cholesterol, so everything is created after the what? The body. This is the ultimate machine. Every machine you know that's known to man, including your internet. I know people never thought about that. It's designed after the human body.
I'm nervous because the shoes are high and the dress is like has all this fabric.
Yeah, but at least the fabric ain't like falling on the floor.
Right. Why is yours?
It's long.
Oh Lord. I'm just gonna try not to think about it. Have fun.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to have fun and see my family smile at that.
Right. That's all that matters. And if I fall, I'm gonna make it look intentional.
I know you will. That was part of the show.
They wanna read my mind, but I redefine what they consider delivery. I lead the time. You watch and wonder, this lightning, I'm chocolate thunder. Breaking backboards, I'm back for the black poor under the poverty level. They tired and worn, living in fear, they own home. See how they pride is torn. Bullet holes in the windows and sides is shown. Like a museum exhibit, you seeing just how they live at bare bones. Surviving off the scraps alone. If there was more for them to take, make no mistake, it'd be gone. But the only thing is no thing for no one. I'm looking at it like, come on now, I'm so done putting these words together, and it just don't measure up. Fill it up, still thirsty for another cup. Fill it up, get closer to the essence of life. Expand your mind from the lessons I write. Get closer. Lifted, like I was at the bar saying cheers, I lifted for those behind bars paying years. Lift it up for the old and graying hairs on the beard of a man with no fear that his end is near. Envision this transition is nothing compared to the tribulations of living in good health. Be risen and take the time to listen to the essence, get closer to it. Do it like you were supposed to do it, and stop following the poster platform. Is stuck in the sand with the rest of the ant form. Break the glass, let the bell ring, fire alarm, rain down, sprinklers on, no eye of the storm. Just like when I perform, they all wet from the energy that's radiating out in front of me. I doubt there's gonna be another one who gives you a dose of what I give you, gon' get you closer. In a child's eyes, like when a child cries and ain't nobody there to help the little child rise. See the tracks on his face from where the tears dry. Whenever I see it, a small part of me dies and a new part of me grows. I hardly suppose that anybody ever will know. It probably don't show through the windows. I close my eyes up. Pops told me, son, you're gonna need to wise up. Tend to the garden or the weeds will rise up. Listen for the truth, people feed them lies up. It's your fault if you swallow they falseness. Direct yourself and don't follow they lostness. You the boss, this is your life to live. Be prepared, you can share this with your wife and kids forever and always, all days and endless. No reason to disbelieve or try to pretend. Let's get closer.